Have you ever noticed how your words suddenly speed up around one specific person? Your sentences rush out, your thoughts trip over each other, and later you think, why did I talk so fast? It's not random, it's not awkwardness either. Today, we re-uncovering why people talk faster when they nervous around their crush, and what that really reveals about human emotion. At some point, we've all been there. You feel calm all day, then suddenly your crush walks in and your mouth starts racing like it's late for a meeting. You talk faster, laugh quicker, and sometimes say things you didn't plan to say at all. It can feel embarrassing, confusing, or even frustrating afterward. But here's the thing. This reaction isn't a flaw. It's not clumsiness. It's your brain and body responding to emotional excitement and social pressure at the same time. This topic matters because these small behaviors say a lot about attraction, vulnerability, and how deeply humans care about being liked. Once you understand it, those awkward moments start to make sense. Let's start with what's actually happening inside the body. When you're around your crush, your brain reads the situation as important, not dangerous but emotionally high stakes. Your body reacts by releasing adrenaline. That's the same chemical that kicks in when you're excited, nervous, or trying to impress someone. Adrenaline speeds things up. Your heart beats faster, your thoughts race, and your mouth tries to keep up with your brain. That's why talking faster isn't a choice. It's a physical response. Now let's talk about the mental side. When you like someone, you care more about how you're coming across. You want to sound interesting, you want to sound confident, you want to say the right thing. That pressure creates urgency in your mind. Your brain thinks, say it now before the moment passes. So instead of slowing down, you rush through your words. Another big reason people talk faster around their crush is excitement. Attraction isn't just romantic, it's stimulating. Your brain lights up when someone you like is near. Dopamine increases. That's the same chemical linked to pleasure and anticipation. Dopamine speeds up thinking, and faster thinking often leads to faster talking. This is why you might feel energized around your crush, even if you were tired 5 minutes earlier. There's also the fear of silence. Silence can feel heavier when emotions are involved. When you're with friends, silence feels comfortable. But around your crush, silence can feel risky. Your brain fills the gap quickly because it doesn't want the moment to feel awkward. So you talk more, and you talk faster. It's not because you don't like quiet moments. It's because you care how those moments feel to them. Now let's bring this into real life. Imagine you're at Starbucks waiting for your drink. You're calm, scrolling on your phone. Then your crush steps into line behind you. Suddenly, your order comes out faster than usual. You might rush your words when you say, thanks, have a good one, even though you weren't in a hurry at all. That's your nervous system reacting. Another example is storytelling. Around your crush, you might explain things quickly, skipping details, jumping ahead. Later you realize you didn't even finish the story properly. That happens because your brain is juggling two things at once, the story itself and how you're being perceived. When attention is split, speech speeds up. People also talk faster because they're trying to manage uncertainty. You don't know exactly how your crush feels about you. That unknown creates tension. Talking faster becomes a way to release that tension. It's like your emotions are leaking through your voice. Now here's something interesting. People often don't realize they're doing this. If you ask someone, did you notice you talked faster just now? They'll usually say no. That's because these reactions happen below conscious awareness. They're automatic. Your body reacts before your logic catches up. Another reason talking speeds up is self-monitoring. When you're around your crush, you watch yourself more closely. You think about your tone, your words, your expressions. That self-focus increases mental activity. And when the mind is busy, the mouth speeds up. It's like trying to drive while adjusting the radio, checking mirrors, and thinking about directions at the same time. Something else happens too. Your voice pitch might rise slightly. People often don't notice this, but nervous excitement can make voices sound lighter or higher. This combination of faster speed and slightly higher pitch is a classic sign of attraction-based nervousness. Now, let's talk about personality differences. Not everyone reacts the same way. Some people talk faster. Others talk less, but both reactions come from the same place. Emotional arousal, quiet people might freeze. Talkative people might speed up. Different behaviors, same root cause. Another factor is the desire to be memorable. When you like someone, you want to leave a good impression. You want the interaction to feel lively. Talking faster can feel like you're adding energy to the moment. Your brain believes more words equals more connection. That's not always true, but the brain doesn't always think logically in emotional situations. Now let's talk about why this happens more at the beginning of attraction. Early attraction comes with uncertainty. You don't know where you stand yet. That uncertainty makes the nervous system more active. Once people feel secure, speech usually slows down again. So, if someone talks faster around you but not around others, that's meaningful. It suggests emotional investment. Another interesting detail is memory. When people talk faster around their crush, they often remember the interaction more vividly later. The brain stores emotionally charged moments more clearly. So, even if the conversation felt messy to you, it probably stood out to them. That's important to remember. Now, let's talk about embarrassment. Many people feel embarrassed after they realize they talked too fast. They replay the conversation in their head. They cringe a little, but here's the truth. Talking faster often comes across as enthusiasm, not awkwardness. Most people interpret it as energy and interest, not nervousness. Your crush likely noticed your engagement more than your speed. Another thing to understand is that attraction narrows attention. When you're around your crush, your focus sharpens. That intensity pushes you to respond quickly, laugh quickly, react quickly. It's like your mind is tuned in at a higher volume. Let's bring food into this for a second. Think about eating your favorite meal when you're starving. You eat faster without realizing it. Not because you're rude, but because excitement and desire are driving you. Attraction works the same way. Now, let's talk about texting versus talking. Some people type faster when texting their crush too. They respond quickly, sometimes too quickly, then regret not slowing down. The same emotional mechanism is at work. Urgency mixed with excitement. Another key point is vulnerability. Talking faster can be a way to protect yourself. If you say everything quickly, you don't sit too long in vulnerable moments. Slowing down means feeling the emotions more deeply. Speed creates a buffer. Now let's talk about body language. When people talk faster around their crush, their gestures often increase too. Hands move more. Facial expressions change more. The body is expressing what the words can't fully contain. This is emotional overflow. Here's something fascinating. People often mirror each other unconsciously. If your crush talks fast too, your speed might increase even more. That mirroring builds connection, even if it's subtle. It's the brain saying, we're in sync. Now, let's address the big worry. People often think talking fast ruins attraction. But research and real-life experience show the opposite. Authentic nervousness often feels endearing. It signals care. It signals presence. What usually hurts attraction isn't nervousness. It's pretending not to care at all. Now, let's talk about confidence. Confidence isn't the absence of nerves. It's comfort with them. You don't need to slow your speech perfectly to be attractive. You just need to be genuine. If you notice yourself talking fast, it's okay to pause, smile, and breathe. That moment of grounding can actually deepen connection. Now let's talk about memory from the other side. When someone remembers you talking fast around them, they often associate it with excitement. They think they seem really into the conversation. That's rarely a bad thing. Now here's something people don't talk about enough. Talking faster can also be a sign of emotional safety. If someone feels safe enough to be imperfect around you, they might drop their guard. That includes nervous behaviors. So, if someone speeds up around you, they might trust you more than they realize. Another point is emotional investment. People don't get nervous around people they don't care about. Indifference doesn't create adrenaline. Care does. So, talking faster isn't a flaw. It's evidence of emotional engagement. Let's talk about age and experience. Even confident adults experience this. Attraction doesn't disappear with maturity. The body still reacts the same way. You just get better at understanding it. Now think about how this applies to your own experiences. Have you ever noticed your voice change around one specific person? Have you replayed conversations afterward and thought about what you said? That awareness itself shows emotional depth. Here's the big reveal. People talk faster around their crush not because they're nervous about messing up, but because their emotions are ahead of their words. Their heart is leading and their mouth is trying to keep up. That speed is a sign of care, excitement, and emotional investment all happening at once. It's the body saying, "This moment matters." Once you understand that, those rushed conversations don't feel embarrassing anymore. They feel human. So the next time you catch yourself talking faster around someone, pause before judging yourself. That reaction means you care. It means you're emotionally present. And honestly, that's something to appreciate, not hide. If this video helped you understand your own behavior a little better, give it a like. It helps the channel more than you know. Subscribe for more videos on psychology, relationships, and human emotions. And let me ask you this. Who's the one person that makes you talk faster without realizing it? Drop it in the comments and let's talk about it.